Thor is by far my favorite tank in all of Marvel Rivals, and in my last guide video, I did not do him the justice that he deserves, so I wanted to make a follow-up video going more in depth about his kit, his role in the team, and his preferred matchups.
So I think the ideal combo, which I did say was the ideal combo, but everyone was telling me I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's still do this, get your E, and then finish him off with that. Just push him around, do like 1 or 2 swings, and then pop your rune, and then just go crazy. Other than that, guys, don't tell me I'm wrong, because I know what I'm talking about. Fuck you. That's gonna go in the video. I'll put that in the video.
Wow, that was a really rude thing to say to me, especially because you're still wrong about that combo. The full combo is to go in with your shift, hit 2 primaries, and then activate your rune. Once your rune is over, you can either dash back out to your team or re-engage on the enemy, pop your E, get all your Thor Force back, and then re-engage with your rune ability. Now that is the bread and butter combo for Thor, and notice how I didn't ever say to use your right click, as even though I got a lot of comments on my last video telling me how the right click can be used in certain situations, and how it's good for poking, and good for taking out enemies that are really low and just slightly out of your reach, I still think that the right click is severely underpowered at this current state in the moment, and is honestly just the worst way to use your Thor Force. The hammer throw does about 80 damage on a 2-second cooldown that still requires your Thor Force. And since it does require Thor Force, it puts your other abilities on cooldown, and you really do not want to have your shift on cooldown, because that is your tool of mobility, that's your tool of engaging. You want to have that ability at the ready at any moment, and so using your right click just takes that away from you for very little value. And there are very few moments as Thor where the enemies are slightly out of your reach, so just dashing in with your shift and then killing them and then dashing out is just way more practical than trying to hit a skill shot with your right click that does barely any damage. The only real practical use for the right click is to animation cancel the melee, especially when enemies are on you and they're really low. You can do a melee into an immediate right click, it'll animation cancel it, and you can do a quick burst amount of damage, which is very good at securing kills, but again, it's not very good at like using it in the mid fight and in the brawl, because it takes all of your abilities away for 2 seconds. So just using your right click, it's honestly, it's a nerf to your character using your right click in any other situation other than melee bursting someone who's really close and they're also really low.